Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jumpin' here, and this is going to be my final part of my speed leveling Elder Scrolls Skyrim tutorial videos. Basically, the first thing I wanted to say though is that if I do this walkthrough, which I want to do, if I do it, I do want some recommendations for like what kind of character you want to see me be, like race-wise. That's pretty much it, so please leave me a comment, let me know, hopefully by tomorrow I'll start it. This actually is a new character right here. I'm not going to keep this guy, but I restarted just to show you a couple techniques of, the easiest way to get up a couple skills early on in the game if you wanted to start over. So today we're going to finish up the skills, so we're going to have to basically, get up. I think the only thing left to do is going to be sneak, archery, one-handed, two-handed, pickpocket, and lockpicking. So the thing about these six skills is that these six skills are actually like probably some of the toughest ones to get up. There's only so many techniques you can do to get them up fast, but this right here is probably the best technique to start the game. And what you're gonna do is that obviously earlier, very early in the game, you get to this point, and you get to basically get to there. When this option comes up, you can actually get your sneak up to 100, and you can actually get up your one-handed and two-handed pretty easily. The only thing is that when you start this video, not video, but when you start this process, you're gonna want to maybe move him away from the bear, because as you can tell, the bear's getting up. So that's the first thing you're gonna want to do, and it will also actually make this process a lot easier too. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and move him. You can move him by hitting him with the sword. Basically, you want to get him against the wall. If you can do that, you'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him, and then I'm gonna edit this, and I'll let you see it from there. So, okay, so now that I've moved him, the first thing you're gonna want to see is that the bear's all the way over there, and he's gonna be all the way over here. And I've already like done a little bit of this. It doesn't take long to get your sneak up, and all you gotta do is get behind him and start sneak attacking him, and yeah. Here's the thing is that you want to be a little bit further away from him. If you're a little bit further away from him, then you can get your sneak attack easier. And once you get the sneak attack with a dagger, you can just spam it, and you'll just constantly get the sneak attack. So it will go up so quickly. It might take you about 5 to 10 minutes to get your sneak to 100. This is obviously the easiest way to get your sneak up. Sneak can take a very long time in the game. So if you're gonna start over, if you're gonna, if you're gonna make a new character, then I'd highly recommend doing this. And if you can't tell, like, you can get your level up pretty high early in the game. I'm already level 18 by just getting my sneak up to 100, and by getting my one-handed up by hitting them. So yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, the other thing you can do right here is, because this guy's invincible, you can actually get up your one-handed and two-handed. I don't know if you can get a two-handed weapon by choosing the, follow the Legion guy, but I know if you follow the Stormcloak, you can get a two-handed weapon, and yeah, you can just hit him over and over again. Another thing I wanted to bring up is that, if his health gets low enough, instead of, he will fall down, or you have to wait for his health to recharge. But if you hit him with a two-handed weapon, sometimes he will actually just magically get back up with full health. Oh yeah, and you can also get your destruction up early in the game like this. I wouldn't recommend this though for like one-handed, two-handed destruction, because this can take a long time to get those skills up. I'm talking about if you want to get your one-handed to like 100 and your two-handed, it probably will take you about 6 to 7 hours. So basically, the next thing is going to be sneak. I'll see you there. Okay, so this will be a more legit way to get your sneak and archery up. I highly recommend archery for sneaking, because you got the range option. It's pretty easy. Basically, anytime you want to get your sneak up, you just want to be sneaky, and you're gonna have to pretty much change your playstyle around to just pull this off. Another really useful thing in the game is this shout. It's called Throw Voice. I'll show it to you real quick. This shout is actually extremely good. I don't know where to get it. I forgot, but it will definitely help you a lot, because if you throw the voice to the wall, the enemies will run to there to check it out. Check it out, and they will not pay attention to you, and you can sneak attack them. So basically, you'll see right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because the guy got a little too close. And now, another thing you can do too is if you shoot the wall with arrows, the enemies will also respond to that as well. Like they will look at the wall to see the noise. And after you hit them with an arrow, normally they will rush you. So a good idea is to throw the voice against the wall and then kind of like get back up and then like let them go check it out. The AI is kind of stupid. It's pretty hilarious to see this, but yeah, you just want to. And the recharge time on throw voice is only 5 seconds, so that's awesome. And basically, there you go. Like I just eliminated the whole room, 4 enemies, one shot. It's pretty useful as well, but that's the only way legitly you can normally get it up is just by doing that. And throw voice will help you a lot, so I highly recommend finding that if you're gonna try to get your sneak up. All right. Well, next. Okay, so now we're gonna be getting up two-handed, one-handed. The thing about those skills is that honestly, the best way to really get it up is just to use the weapon for a while until you get 100 in it. But if you wanted to maybe just get it up really quickly, there is one technique you can use, and that is to actually hit your horse Shadow Smear. You get Shadow Smear from the Dark Brotherhood. You basically get them pretty. You just gotta complete the Dark Brotherhood. You get pretty far in it, and you'll get Shadow Smear. He has like a ridiculous amount of health and a really, really, really high health regeneration rate. So, if you can't tell, I might be hurting him with this pickaxe. I'm using a pickaxe. I didn't have a one-handed to show you, but you could use any type of one-handed you want. And you can get up your one-handed by hitting him, or your two-handed. You can probably tell he's taking a lot more damage. He can die, so you want to be careful when you're doing this. But if he does die, you can just wait 10 days of game time, and he will come back to life, and you can find him at the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. So, just in case that happens to you. Another thing you can actually get up is Destruction. This is also a way to get your Destruction up if you wanted to, do that. Like that was something I wasn't able to show you in the last video, but you can also just sit here and just cast like some type of destruction spell on them, and that will get up.
You can get your archery up this way as well. I don't have a bow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bound one, and yeah, and then just start shooting them. No, that's weird. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know how I'm damaging him. You have to damage him to get the skill. But yeah, there we go. You just shoot them with arrows over and over again, and you will get your up. So it's just it's a good technique to get up those skills. They can take a long time otherwise. So this is one thing you can do. All right, so that's it for that. Okay, now for our final two skills is going to be pickpocket and lockpicking. I'm going to start with pickpocket, and I'm actually went to Windhelm. Windhelm is a pretty good town. You can pickpocket anyone in any town. If you're going to try to get your pickpocket up, though, I recommend just anytime you're in a town, just pickpocket everyone you see. There's a couple techniques. Like one thing you could do is you can make armor that will fortify pickpocketing to maybe like up your chance. But every time before you try to pickpocket someone, what you're gonna want to do is you're definitely gonna want to save it. Auto save it or just save it, just in case you get caught. And you'll see at the bottom how it says 90% to steal. So there's only a 10% chance of getting caught. That's pretty much how you win. And then right there it says 58% to steal. But one thing about that, if you can steal the items that are like more big ticket items, the ones that are harder to steal, that actually will get up your skill a lot quicker. So try to keep that in mind. Like that would be a good item to try to pickpocket, but you might get caught a couple times trying to do that. But it is a good idea to do that. Basically, yeah, you just steal anything they got, and just hope you don't get caught. If you do get caught, though, you can reload it, or you just pay your fine. Like normally the fine won't be too much. So, like I said, every time you attempt to pickpocket somebody, go ahead and auto save it. Another good idea is that if they have a lot of items, maybe after every 2 or 3, you want to maybe save it and then just keep going from there. Normally, I only like to steal the items that I can either get rid of easily. And oh god, I got caught. Yeah, like I said, you can reload it, or you could pay your fine. I'm just gonna pay it because for the video, but I normally would reload it. But yeah, but most of the time when you're pickpocketing somebody, you only want to get the items that won't be too useless to you. Like obviously, like an iron sword will be kind of useless, and you can only sell it to a fence. But things like
lock picks and gold, pretty much, good to go. You can always sell anything you steal though to a fence if you don't want the item, like rings or necklaces. But all right, now for the final skill, it's gonna be lock picking. But one thing about all these skills in this video is that these skills are skills that normally you should just probably get up as you play the game. Lock picking can pretty much get up to almost 100 if you just pick every lock you see as you play. So there's really no reason to boost this, but if you really wanted to boost it, what you can do is like this particular town, Windhelm, is pretty much the best town for lockpicking because almost every house here and every business will have a master level lock. So if you just wait for nighttime and just go ahead and I don't know why this house is not locked, but normally that would be a master level lock. But yeah, if you go to any of the businesses at night or any house at night, yeah, they will have master level locks, and it can be kind of tricky to pick a master level, but it will also get your lock picking up really, really quickly if you can pick it. So, I don't really worry too much about lock picks because every time you go to a fence, once you start doing the Thieves Guild, you can pretty much get like hundreds of lock picks just by buying their lock picks. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt this master lock now. Like I said, it can be kind of tricky, but the only tip I can give you is what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically just try to find the spot, like the little sweet spot. And I just did, so hopefully I can get lucky here. Once you find the spot, though, you can pretty much, just keep attempting around that spot until you get it. And I actually did get kind of lucky. Normally I have a lot of trouble lock picking. My controller is kind of broken, and it can be a nightmare sometimes, but so that's basically it, guys. That's all the skills in the game. In my opinion, those are pretty much the best techniques to get them all up. So, I hope you enjoyed this series. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope it can help you guys, like, level up quicker. Like I said, I will start the walkthrough pretty soon here. The only thing I ask is I really want to know what kind of character you want to see. Like, if I don't get enough comments, I'm probably just gonna be a Nord or a Dark Elf or something like that. But just let me know what you want to see. But besides that, please comment, like, and subscribe, and have a nice day.